it's lovely to see you. I hope you've had a good week. We have left Henley now and we are in Bourne End. And this week we've had 2 moorings, and I'll explain why that is further along the video. So first of all, when we left Henley, we arrived in Bourne End just before you get to the Bourne End Marina. So we hadn't yet passed the Bourne End Marina, so it was the other side of it. And we moored up right near an ice cream van, and they happened to do dog ice creams. This week has been about getting back to normal, getting back to routines, and I've had a lot of work actually, which I have worked from here because this is my office. Oh, but there are so many wonderful distractions.
Well, I want you to actually finish. Okay? The only difference will be is you'll just use the hips just a little bit more with the legs, but it's not going to send the shoulders flying through, it'll just push the boat away more. You're going to feel really amazing.
Oh, you brought the family. Live on a narrowboat, obviously you have to still run a normal life. So I am asthmatic and I need to regularly get my inhalers. But originally I'm from Essex, so my doctor is in Essex. So before, what I was doing is I was travelling from wherever I was to go and pick up my inhalers at a pharmacy near Essex. But that's ridiculous because what you can do is you can phone up your doctor and the receptionist will transfer your prescription to a pharmacy that's close by. So this week I have arranged for my asthma inhalers to go to Bourne End, Lloyd's Pharmacy. So if you're thinking of going on a boat, that's one way round if you have repeat prescriptions of dealing with that. Also, I had to do some banking this week, which meant I had to go into town and in Marlow, because there isn't a Barclays Bank in Bourne End. So I had to go on the train. And when I was on the train, when I got out the other end at Marlow station, there was a bit of information about Marlow and the branch line between Marlow and Bourne End station. It was really fascinating. So I thought I'd share that with you as I took that journey from Bourne End to Marlow. As I boarded the train from Bourne End station to Marlow, I had no idea about the history behind the branch line joining the 2 stations. It wasn't until I got off at Marlow station and read some information which was located close by that I discovered the story behind the branch line. Great Western Railway began in 1838, and in 1854 it was possible to travel from Maidenhead to High Wycombe with a station stop at Bourne End. However, it was not possible to travel to Marlow. It wasn't until 1873 that Bourne End to Marlow had its own little operational branch line. The steam train that operated on this line was given the name the Marlow Donkey. The last Marlow Donkey ran on the 7th of July 1962. Sadly, the old station building no longer stands, and all that remains is part of the old platform, which is hidden away from public view on a private housing estate. However, the station hotel still stands, but as the pub, and rightly named the Marlow Donkey Pub. working hard and doing the day-to-day routine things, having to get on the train and going banking, Zephyr and I have had some beautiful walks because there's so many different walks in this area. But one particular walk is up a very steep hill, but I don't have a drone, and to be honest with you, I would be a health and safety nightmare with a drone. So my version of drone shots is to climb up steep hills and to film the boat from the top. So I did that this week, but I also saw some amazing things.
There is a path, and I'm going to have a go at climbing up to the top of that. And Zephyr's checking it out. I think she thinks it's easy. Hang on, wait for me. Okay. You alright, Seth? Oh, a little bench. It's really steep. My God, not even at the top.
And here I met this beautiful oak tree. But was it a sessile oak, or was it the English common oak? Well, the answer is in the leaves and the acorns. The leaves of an English common oak have a very short stalk, which are hidden by two leaves called the ears at the base. Yet the acorns have long stalks called peduncles, so I had found myself an English common oak. And Zephyr had found a swamp.
What do you think, Zeph? Should we go?
This week I have had the boat to myself. I had a whole long weekend where I have been on my own on the boat.
So this is my pamper evening. Tonight is going to be the P&P. Pamper, face back, and Prosecco.
I said earlier about why we were moored twice, and we were moored twice this week in different places because the mooring that we had initially near the ice cream van was £5 a night, and it was only for 48 hours. So we had to move further down, and that's when we went past the Bourne Marina. But you'll see in this mindful cruise, because I'm using this as my mindful cruise, you'll see that we do two 180-degree turns. And that is because when we moor, we like to go against the current of the river, so we always turn the boat round so it's facing the other way. And the first time we did that, I chucked a rope over from a bow deck to Michael, and he collected the rope. However, it disturbed, and I'm ever so sorry, wasps, if you are listening, it disturbed, and if you are listening, wasps, please subscribe. It disturbed their nest, and I was alright because I could quickly run inside the boat and cover myself up. But Michael got stung several times, and so we very quickly had to leave that mooring, and you'll see that in this mindful cruise. But I haven't included the sting shots because it's not very mindful, is it? And it's supposed to be a relaxing moment for you. So please sit back and relax and enjoy our mindful cruise from one mooring to another in Bourne End with 2 180-degree turns. Look after yourself, have a wonderful week, take care, and if you haven't subscribed, why don't you subscribe? Because, you know, you won't miss out on the journey then.
The Brave Old Oak by Henry Fothergill Chorley. A song to the oak, the brave old oak, who hath roared in the greenwood long. His health and renown to his broad green crown, and his 50 arms so strong. There's fear in his frown when the sun goes down, and the fire in the west fades out. And he showeth his might on a wild midnight, when the storm through his branches shout. Then here's to the oak, the brave old oak, who stands in his pride alone. And still flourish he, a hale green tree, when 100 years are gone.